Welcome back to Nottingham. I believe we're on round
Six. Yep. We have David Webb from England and Waseem Khatri from Pakistan. David Webb is kicking off.
Familiar to everyone in the Scrabble world, David. Thanks to his Dweeb Vision channel. Do have a look on YouTube. Fantastically educational videos he puts up there.
Big fan.
One of those guys who does put back into the community, and well, he's facing something of a legend, really, especially in his native Pakistan. I think he's won the national championship there 9 times. That's the cat, Waseem Khatri, newly married, and he's here with his lovely wife.
So we have David with EEHPRTT. He's got Pether or Threep.
Threep burns both E's though, so
And
he's playing Threep. Which has got to be the highest scoring move there, isn't it? So for 30.
30. Good start.
Waseem looks like a good selection to me. Close to a couple of things.
Too many vowels.
There's no bonuses leaping out, and no 8s leaping out.
Budo. Budo is about the best, I think.
BUDO at G7 to leave AIR. Top quality leave. Budi, B-U-D-I in the same spot, or Buddha, which is the lesser of the 3 BUD words.
David was close to a bonus then. Right.
So I think that both these guys have won 4, lost 1. So they're both up there in the mix. Mohamed Kamara from Sierra Leone, still leading the way, 5 victories. He's one of only 2 unbeaten players now, and we've seen them both in the studio today. The other being Austin Shin from England, also unbeaten after 5. Brett Smitherham recovering from that early loss to Karen Richards, who's now 4-1. Jerry Carter going well, 4-1. Nigel Richards, same score. Waseem currently placed 13th with a spread of plus 370. And David Webb currently placing 20th with a spread of just plus 54, so he's had some tight games. But he's won 4 of his 5. I think he had a heavy defeat in the last one by 200 points or so. Let's see how he recovers from that here.
Yep, by my club mate Jason Carney.
Ah, it's a big club of yours, this, isn't it?
Mm.
And where do they meet? You've got a couple of clubs, haven't you?
Yeah, 2 in Nottingham.
So Jason's a local
same
boy.
venue, actually.
Jason's a local.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
yes, yeah.
That'd be a big thing for Nottingham, wouldn't it, if he won?
It would, certainly.
Jason Carney is placed 8th. 4 wins from 5. And Abdullah Abbasi recovered from that loss to Mohammed. He's going at 4 wins and 1 defeat. He's placed 12th, so he's the top of the crop with the youngsters. He's placed 1 ahead of his mentor here, Waseem Khatri. And he indeed did play Budo. Budo. I've got a Scottish friend actually with the surname Buddo, so I'm not sure if Budo is a Scottish word. I'm not sure what it is, but it means Waseem's on the board at least. And that looks like a vowel heavy pickup again for Waseem. Ontario, no, not quite. Almost had the Ontario 7 though. And David's got he's got scoring options. He hasn't any bonuses springing out to me.
No.
He's going to want to get rid of the
no
F or the G, at least an A, one of the A's. So he's looking at either GAM or Gamma, G-A-M-A.
Fag or
I
GAM.
think G-A-M looks to pick of those plays to leave a nice leave of fast on his rack. Highest scoring option, I think, will be Gammas, but he's not going to be playing Gammas. He'll want to keep the S. Hamfat.
Yes, that's a good one. Hamfat's at D8 for 30 points.
I'm presuming that means exactly what it's...
I would think so, yeah.
Try and keep it out of your diet as much as you can, but I do like a bit, I must confess. Now and again, a little bit of Hamfat. Doesn't go amiss, does it?
Ham bone is
ham bone,
is acceptable as well.
Yeah. But we're probably looking at GAM at H6 from David here. Two really lovely guys, so it's difficult to pick a favourite.
He's going with Fag. Yeah. It's a good leave.
FAG
Mast.
for 14 points. So he had higher scoring opportunities there, but he's gone for FAG for 14 to leave AMST, which is a great leave. It's a better leave than AFST. To stop Waseem scoring on that same line over to the triple word. Again, Waseem's got very close to a couple of things, but he's no bonus on his rack. So he's going to want to play off some of these vowels.
Certainly needs to play off an O and an A, I think.
So he's looking at Teo, perhaps. H6, T-A-O for 21. Nice leave, but again, you could probably do with getting rid of an extra vowel. So we're thinking iota at F6
Yeah.
to leave AER.
Oh, or a longer play of Otia, as he's suggested.
He's got Otia, he's got Aorte. Otia is probably a little bit better. Yeah, Lord Livgan questioning that point sacrifice. Do keep in touch with us by Twitch on the chat box there. We'll flick across and read some of your messages as and when we can.
I think he's going for out.
Not Teo, it could be Teo.
Oh, it is, it's Tau. Yeah.
Tao, yeah.
Yeah.
T-A-O. So 21 points for Waseem. And the scores are 44 each. Yeah, we've struggled in the last game to keep. We missed a couple of challenges, didn't we? So we'll have to keep an eye on the challenge situation. Standard, yeah, 5 points.
Yeah, the laptop was mucking around a bit as well. A few technical problems.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed the coverage. We've certainly enjoyed watching the games. It's been incredible the standard that these guys are setting. And Waseem just one of a huge Pakistani contingent at Nottingham this year. So many young players in that part of the world. They use it, part of their educational syllabus is Scrabble. Helps them with their English, helps them to use words, helps them with their cognitive ability, helps them with their mathematics. We really could learn a lot from them.
So, David is possibly looking at he is. He's looking at Bedlam.
Bedlam for 13, for a leave of DST. And what's Waseem got here? He's got the X and the I and the A and the E, so not a lot he can do with the X, unfortunately. Can he play down from the M with anything there?
Oh, we seem to have lost the racks.
We've temporarily lost the rack cam.
Lost the feed for the racks.
We can see, I believe that's David's rack.
Yeah.
He's got no vowels unless he picks one here. And he doesn't, so David's got a lot of garbage, let's be fair, on his rack. Waseem's rack, we can't quite see at the moment.
Waseem has got RAIERIX. He's got Ixia.
Ixia from the M.
Down onto the treble at the bottom. Yeah.
So we can only really concentrate on David's selection at the moment. We can't see Waseem's selection. Just lost one of the rack cams. Hopefully we'll get that back online as soon as we can. Not that David can do a great deal.
Yes, that's pretty awful, isn't it?
It's not great.
The scores are currently David Webb 57 and Waseem has got 85. David Webb's on turn, but with an awful rack.
He can score.
He can score with Tind, T-Y-N-D, at 5I, making Tad in youth. And he's going for Sind, yes, he's... Oh, no, he's not. He's going for Synth.
Synth. Okay, so Synth for 36. Same spot. For a leave of DY, gets rid of some of the clutter from his rack. Again, we're struggling to see Waseem's rack at the moment.
I've totally lost the feed for Waseem's rack, so we have no idea what he's got at the moment.
It's going to be a nice surprise when he plays something incredible, isn't it?
So we can't even discuss it because we don't know what he's got.
We can see David's rack. At the moment, he's still got the DY, so... we've got an exchange. Have we got an exchange?
No, I think it could be a challenge, actually.
Sorry, a challenge, rather.
Yeah.
Challenging...
Synth.
I can't imagine he's challenging youth. It might more likely to be youth than synth, isn't it? But it's an interesting challenge. It's going to come back good, so it's going to be an extra 5 points for David Webb, which will put him on 98 to Waseem's 85. Sorry, was that... that was David's move, yeah. So, yeah, he'll be on 98 when he comes back to the table with a tick from the software challenge program. And hopefully we'll get Waseem's rack back on the camera for you. At the moment, we can't see it. So David is +5 for that challenge. 98-85 now will be the score. We can't see Waseem's rack, as we say. We're trying to get that feedback for you, but we'll almost see. We got a little bit of Waseem's right now. Can we make that out? Yes, we can
Right.
just about.
Rance, Ranceer. I can just about see it.
And he's playing pretty quick, so he's obviously got a bonus.
Recanter, yeah.
Beautiful. So, and that's the top play from Quackle's point of view. We had Larson out as well as another option, but Recanter for 74. And Waseem now 159, David Webb 98. We have it.
And
Still waiting to see David's.
Yeah, we don't know what's on David's rack yet, apart from
The D and the Y, so here we go. We got
DIY, do it yourself.
a DIY, do it
Oh.
indeed yourself.
And a J.
When a J comes out, so Jared springing out straight away, I think. But Quackle suggesting here MIDI as the optimum player at I12 for 30.
On the front of Exia.
Which leaves the J and the Y on the rack, which is never ideal. But of course, the only way you can get rid of both is by playing J-A-Y for 29. But even that leaves pretty clunky with the two I's. Jedi is an interesting option, but for 24 at B4.
Yeah, leaving Rhymy.
Yeah, it's a pick of the leaves there, isn't it, I think? But and I think as Waseem picked up two V's.
He has. He's got VUG-VENU, I believe.
So that's not good for Waseem. But he has a little lead. Well, he's almost a bonus ahead. He's got 159 to David Webb with 98, but David is to play. He's looking at JIRD, I think, or Jared. JIRD goes at I9. Jared at B4.
Jared seems reasonable.
Yeah.
To me.
They both scored 26.
Jared. Yeah. He's going to play Jared and
He's going for Jared.
And Med.
JIRD at I9 down for 26 points. Takes him to 1-2-4 with the earlier challenge. And Waseem, we wish you luck with this rack.
Truly awful rack.
He's got to get rid of one of the V's at least, and you'd think he may play.
He's slightly ahead. He could afford to change here, I think, but he's not. He's not. He's going.
They don't like changing these top players, do they?
No, he's going to play Vug.
With both G's.
No.
Yeah, he can play it with two G's, can't you? So I think that's what he's playing.
VUGH.
VUGH, okay. Yeah. Just VUGH, I've got you. Okay. Okay. He's picked up a blank, so it's looking better immediately for Waseem. Hasn't got much to go with it. Sorry, David.
David's rack, yeah.
Waseem has picked up two S's. So here. Yeah, it's a little bit better for Waseem. It couldn't have been a whole lot worse, but.
Wow.
Okay, looking at David's rack with the blank, nothing springing out.
There's a bonus playable. I didn't know it.
With the R.
At E8. Yeah.
It plays in two places: Rowdyism, E8 or C3.
Yeah. For 10 less points.
10 less points. So if he knows Rowdyism, it's going down at E8 for 80. Rowdyism. looks the pick of them. E8. And you look at that rack and you think, I've got nothing there.
Nothing. I would.
Oh, wait a minute, rowdyism.
The Y and the W would certainly have to go for me, I think.
If he doesn't spot that, he's got Y-O-W, Yow, at M6 or B2 for 20 odd, but rowdyism for 80. If we can pluck that one out, that's going to get him back in the lead. Yeah, Quackle's picking rowdyism at E8. The only two bonus words he has, bonus places he has are E8 and C3, both for rowdyism. One for 80 points, one for 70 points. Has he spotted it?
No, I think he's going to play Yow.
He's going for Yow. He hasn't
Yeah.
spotted rowdyism, so can't blame him for that with the blank.
No.
And through an R. That's a
He's
heck of
going
a
to
spot.
play it under fag.
Waseem. Tidy up time for Waseem. He's got, is that 2 U's? Or is it an O? That's an O, is it?
I think it's an O.
Move your hand, Waseem. There we go.
Yes,
so
it's an O.
S-O-U,
Yeah.
S-O-V-U-N-S-E. Better than what he had earlier. He's got a couple of scoring options. Where do you think he's going, Ash?
I quite like the play of Nevis,
Well, he's got 2 S's. He can afford to bin
Yeah.
one here for...
getting rid of the V and the U. There's plenty of E's left from his point of view, so...
Plenty of E's, plenty of I's. So yeah, what, Nevis at N8.
yeah.
Looks nice. And he has played,
He's played Sov.
he's gone for Sov.
Yeah, hoping to utilise the other S.
Yeah.
On his,
Sov with
on his next turn.
Woe and Goes, sorry. Keeping the S back, hopefully he's hoping for next time. But David, meanwhile,
Looks as though he's got a very good rack.
he's got a tasty
He's,
looking rack there.
Yep, he's almost certainly got...
He's got a few various high scoring bonuses. Has he got anything amazing? He has got Minciest, looks nice, for 84.
monistic.
Semantic, 64. Quackle has picked out a 94-point player, which is Centrism at E4, on the double-double,
Double, yeah.
which is always a great moment. If you can get a double-double scoring 94 points, it's as good as anything in Scrabble, really, apart from the 9-timer. Again, this is a big ask. Centrism is
Meanwhile,
a heck of a find if he finds that. He's looking at Minciest. He's spotted Monastic. Is Monastic there? Monistic, sorry. Monistic is there. He's playing across from the A. Is it Actinism? Is he played or
no, he's played
Amnestic? Is that right?
amnestic.
Amnestic with the blank as a E for 86 points. So he's missed centrism, we think. He may well have spotted centrism and just decided to take the triple out.
Meanwhile, Waseem looks as though he's having vowel problems.
Vowelitis. for the cat. Just a quick word about Waseem, the great work he does in his homeland Pakistan, involving all the youth players that we keep talking about. He's a legend over there, we have to say, and they all look up to him, follow him. He's a mentor to many kids. Really proud to have him as a friend, and we're all very fortunate to have him involved in the Scrabble scene. And David as well, the work he does behind the scenes with his Dweeber Vision YouTube channel. If you follow Scrabble, you'll know who David Webb is. And if you don't, take a look at Dweeber Vision on YouTube. See the thought processes of these top players. Some fantastic games that he'll talk you through. And you'll learn so much from watching him. So 2 great guys here to be watching. Again, both with top 8 chances. Could both be here at the weekend. Both having cracking starts so far, 4 victories, 1 defeat for both players. Natalie Zed seems pretty confident that David would have gone for centrism if he'd have seen it. Yeah, I've got to say, we're pretty sure he would have done too. But it would have been a heck of a find.
So I think, are we going to see a UI play, I think, to dump some of those vowels? Rue.
Again, it's a vowel dump from Waseem, so not going to be any doubles through there now.
Rue for 8 points.
And we have the scores. Do correct us at home if you have different, but we have Waseem on 2-1-2 and David Webb 2-3-1 with the earlier challenge. So David, a slight lead, and he has the move. And David is not going to score particularly heavy here. He's got a couple of 20-odd pointers.
It's a very close game again.
Yeah. It's got to come down to the end game, but we're looking possibly at things like above now for David, or below at I2. For 26 is a pick of them, or something like Levo for an able leave. For 17, but he's going to want to get rid of one of the L's, that's for certain. I can't imagine he's going to play above here for 24 at J2, although ELL isn't particularly devastating to leave on your rack, but you don't want 2 L's on your rack at any stage, really.
Still leaving it wide open though, isn't it?
Yeah. So I2.
I don't think David will want to do that.
Well, I don't think he'll be play below at I2. Well, it opens up 2 triples. If you're going to open up 1, you might as well open up 2.
Yeah.
Gives you the chance of coming back yourself, doesn't it, if you leave something? And the clocks are ticking. We have David Webb on 10 minutes, just about.
And Waseem on 11 minutes. Yes, David is looking at Bael, B-A-E-L, at, I think he's looking for that at D1.
To leave E-L-O.
Yeah. Oh, he's not. No, he's playing it along the bottom.
Interesting move. So, for 23,
yeah.
So leave a VLO.
It's not...
Quackle's not over keen on it.
It's not too far behind the lead scores, though.
As Waseem immediately played.
He's played Pernies, I think. He's gone straight in there.
Wow. Pernies, P-I-R-N-I-E-S. So the Sov play worked out well for Waseem. For a nice 93 points. And now he takes the lead, 305 for Waseem Khatri. David Webb 254, 51 down. But he has the tiles in hand. 23 unseen tiles left.
And he has some good scoring tiles. He's got a very easy 60-pointer with his Z on the back of Recanter. Yeah, Zo.
There's nothing ending IZE, you know where to play it if he did, but
yeah, he's got to do that, I think. Yeah,
that's where we're going.
There it
Yep.
goes.
So straightforward enough. Had to do it. Does leave open that
64
left-hand triple lane, but you don't turn 64 points down lightly. And he has a lead now. He's on 318, we think, to Waseem Khatri's 305. Anybody's game.
So it's very back and forwards.
Waseem's immediately looking at OG, but you can play down that flank onto onto the ON. Nothing else is springing out. He's probably going to want to close that lane.
Yeah,
And that gets rid of
he's having a clear out.
It gets rid of 2 of the 3 E's. Yeah. Leaves DUE on his rack. I think that's where he's going to be playing. Is it no? Where's he going?
He's playing Geode, I think. Yeah.
Geode. Okay.
Yeah. So.
I'd like to see what's Geode. Yeah. I'm not sure. I preferred OG there.
G-E-E-D.
But then I'm not the 9 or 10 times champion of Pakistan, so I will take your word for that, Waseem.
So, nip and tuck again.
318 David Webb, 330 Waseem Khatri. And David can score here. He can't bonus.
No, he can score pretty well and keep his blank, so...
He's got Wolf for 38, looks good at J2 to keep AI and his blank back, which looks nice to me.
or Wave, W-A-I-V-E,
Same
keeping
spot, yeah.
LO
Same
blank.
score.
Yeah.
I prefer the leave of AI blank, but how many A's have we got left? We've got 2 A's left, 2 I's left. So perhaps Wave is a better move, perhaps. With no O's left, so yeah, I think perhaps Wave may be better than Wolf.
Yeah, he's playing Wave.
He's playing Wave, yeah. So still nip and tuck with 5 left in the bag. The Q is still out there, there's a blank still out there, we know where the blank is, but Waseem won't know that David's got it. Will David draw the Q, which could make things even more interesting here.
He's he's got a very good move here.
To be frank, I agree with you.
Yes. Yeah.
He's got a 69 pointer here, which is going to take him to 399. So he's got Frank at H1.
And David's picked up the Q.
And David did get the Q, so and he's got
new rack.
not a great deal. He's got Quill, which he's not got to fill him with joy really. But he's going to see Frank going down here, I'm pretty sure, for 69 points.
That's the play. I mean,
Quackle,
there is Freak in the same spot for 47, but
Quackle's lifting Frank as the best move by a considerable margin, and I'm going to be hellishly surprised if Frank isn't played.
And there's still another blank to come as well, so... No, there isn't.
No, David's got the blank.
Yes, of course.
David's got the blank. So.
Yeah, David's got it already.
So Frank would leave... That's 5 play. That would leave them... That's the downside. It's going to leave 7 in the bag. But 69 points is 69 points.
Yeah, you can't turn that down, can you?
A couple of nice lanes for David.
Looks as though he's thinking of playing Freak instead.
For 47,
yeah.
To leave UN. Freak at G1, yeah. Lord Livgan is saying that the Wolf isn't as dangerous and wouldn't have allowed Frank. Yeah, I think we're pretty sure that Wave was the best play. Especially with the 2 A's unseen.
Yeah. We don't think he's seen Frank yet either.
I think he must have. I think he's going to. I'd be surprised if Frank isn't. But if he's considering Freak, he can't have considered Frank. He's got it.
Yeah, he's seen it.
So there we go. It's down straight away as soon as he spotted it. So yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be painful.
It's going to take Waseem to, I think, 399 to David's 356. David has a Q. He has a U. He hasn't got a lot else. So there's nothing left in the bag, that's correct, isn't it?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, there's nothing left in the bag.
Nothing in the bag, so this is it.
This is the race.
So David has to play.
Finish. And
can he go out in 2 with Quell? A4 for 46.
QUELL, leaving himself TOI.
Can he play out with the IOT? What's Waseem got? Waseem has picked up. Waseem looks like he has possibilities of playing out in 2 there. I'm trying to figure out if David can play anything after Quell, or he can play Quilt for 33. That's not going to be quite enough, I don't think. But he will definitely be able to play out with LO, I would have thought. But can he score 46 with Quell and play out with the IOT leave?
He's got Coit. No, he won't have Coit, will he? Yes, he will, because it'll still play underneath the 2 L's.
What, IOT left?
Coit.
There, yeah.
COIT underneath, yeah. It'll still play, so, even when Quell is playing.
So it's looking pretty good for David to play out in 2. Of course, he's got Waseem to play as well in the interim.
So 46, this will take him to 397, 402, I believe, to 399.
So this will give him a 3-point lead, knowing that he has chances of playing out depending on what Waseem plays. Waseem. Can't see a great deal of score for Waseem with 1-pointers on his rack.
6, 7, 8, 16.
Anybody at home spotted any playouts in 2 for Waseem that block that playout for David? I think Lord Livgun is suggesting that emptying the bag was a bad ploy, but 46 points, I think it was. Yeah, we know what you're saying, but Quackle had Quell as the best player.
He's gone for Quell. 46.
For this one, and I think Quackle had Frank as the best
So,
player for the last one. So
We believe the score is currently 402 and 399.
Waseem 3 down. He's going to want to block out David's possible quite play out. I'm just seeing if there's anything else that David can do if he does do that. With TOI, no handy A's anywhere. I don't think there's much Waseem can do.
David might get this, you know.
I'm thinking David could sneak it, yeah. It's been another humdinger. It's a shame one of them has to lose, but David's looking like the betting favourite here. And again, a suggestion in the chat room of Unfreak for an earlier move.
I'm just looking for alternative out moves for David. If
Coit is blocked.
If Coit is blocked, yeah.
Nothing's swinging out, is there? I can't see anything there now.
Nothing is springing to mind.
Well, it depends what Waseem does now. I think Waseem will know this, I'm pretty sure. But what can Waseem do about it?
Well, he's just got 1 point tiles. I mean, the most he can score is
Not
20 for Amidine.
Through mid.
Yeah.
But that's going to let David play out, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he's not going to...
And then David plays out for
and takes it, yeah. So,
about 18 points, I think. 3, 6, 7, 8, 16. Yeah, 18 points. And then wins the game.
We think the game's up here for Waseem.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything he can do to stop Dave's outplay.
It's been a cracker, though. It's been close all the way through.
Quack only suggesting TENIAE for 17 at F3. Acosta or AWE there. Doesn't stop David playing out.
So how are we doing for time? Waseem has got 3 minutes left and David's got about 4.5 minutes left.
He's going to use them all because he's going to think there must be something, but he's going to know in his heart of hearts that with 1 point tiles on his rack, there's not a great deal he can do here.
Auntie, is he thinking about playing?
Auntie. At E3. Stops quite, doesn't it? Auntie, quite. Yeah, it stops quite. I think that's got to be the pick of them, isn't it? Auntie. So that will take him.
It does stop it, yeah.
So maybe the end is not quite up. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be enough, is it? Auntie. At E3.
That scores 16, but it stops.
It stops quite.
Stops David from going out, I think.
So we're thinking Auntie is the play. Waseem's thinking exactly the same thing.
Yeah. No.
No, he's changed his mind. So he's...
and he's played Renty, Gost and Woe, and I think Gost is a phony.
GOST. David's considering it, I think.
Yeah, GOST is a phony.
Has David held? I don't think he
Yeah,
is.
I think he's on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
did Waseem not play it in the end? Did Waseem declare
Is
it?
his- Oh, he actually didn't play.
No,
No,
he
he
didn't play
hadn't
it, no.
pressed his
So
clock.
he has gone for Auntie.
Yeah, he's gone for Auntie.
He knew it was a
Yeah.
phony, so he just wanted to quick look at it to double check in his own mind, I think.
Play.
So yeah, Auntie was definitely the move there. So we.
Oh, there isn't. There is still an out. Saito. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Auntie, as good as it looked, it's not going to be good enough to stop the outplay of Saito, Cito, in the same spot as Coit. Of course, making Li and Alt, ALT.
Yeah.
So
Saito, he's seen it. Yeah.
Saito goes
There we
down.
go. Yeah.
So what a cracking game again.
20
Came down to the
points.
last play.
And the final score is David Webb 4-2-4 and Waseem Khatri 4-1-5. So very, very close game there.
Either one could have won that, but again, very last play. So as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Cracking game to watch.
Yes,
Well played to both. So David Webb now is on 5 wins and 1 defeat, whereas Waseem goes to 4 and 2. So they're both still in the mix, but it's looking good again for David Webb here. So thanks for watching. We'll be back live again shortly with the next game, and we'll see you soon.